Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how to have true faith in God. In Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 it says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing, but it is the gift of God." You, we all fall short of the grace of God. We all sin. We all do things that we can never make up for to get to heaven, but by his grace we are made holy through the shedding of his blood on the cross. Now, this doesn't mean that you can just willfully sin and keep going in sin because he'll forgive you every time. We can't abuse his grace because that isn't right. That means you're just not putting true faith in him because you're using it as just a tool to not feel bad about yourself. It also says in James chapter 2 verse 17, "So also by faith by itself, if does not have works, is dead." This is a constant reminder that if we're not putting in the works of God that he's told us to do by spreading his word and loving, a neighbor as yourself, we're not doing his will, we're not spreading his word, we're not doing what he wants us to do, then our faith isn't true because if our faith was true, we would be wanting to do what he's calling us to do, wanting to keep spreading his word and what he has to say to help other people. If you're a lukewarm Christian and just living, saying that you love God, but aren't showing it, then do you truly have faith in him? It also says in Matthew chapter 15, verse 8, "This people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me." Excuse the jackhammering. My neighbors have decided to build a pool. But anyways, as we will continue, um, and this really just talks about, how people may honor, you with their lips and what they say, but their hearts are far from him. They don't have a relationship with God. If you have a true relationship with him, you're going to want to spread his word and do the things that he's called us to do. And in true faith of him, yes, is you're saved by grace alone. But if we have no actions to further his kingdom, then our faith is dead. It's not true because we don't have a true relationship with the Father. We aren't putting in the work to help him grow the kingdom. And that is day 18, my friends.